Hi people, I'm back. I'm in Pennsylvania. Come over here for that Punxsutawney Bigfoot bash they had over here, and it's a pretty good time. Didn't have much notice for this thing. Nobody got much notice for it. Had a pretty good turnout considering maybe a week's notice. So met a lot of nice people. Had a real nice restaurant to go to. There's a couple nice places to eat at here, but that was really good. We had oh a lot of pretty scenery coming in. My drive through Pittsburgh wasn't that great, but getting over here was pretty nice. A lot of nice, lot of nice views of the country. Something you don't see much unless you're traveling, I guess. Anyway, I'm over here, and Pennsylvania is a big state for the Bigfoot. But I'm also learning it's a big state for the Dogman. I've got to do a little more research in this area. Oh, by the way, this guy right beside me over here, that's Phil. There's a bunch of him all over town. If I had cameras, I would have taken pictures of all that, but I didn't have cameras to do this. I'm just using my video for this right now. That's why I'm shooting a video right here. We're getting ready to leave in a little bit. I'm at the motel. It's cobblestone. It's a good motel. I like it real well here. Foots have talked to me a little bit since I've been here. And there's a lot of dogmen around here. Foots have told me some things I don't know exactly. I can't give you word for word, but they're letting me know what's going on. And Dogman can be kind of a pain. I talked to one lady that seen one morning, and she described it perfect. Described a perfect Dogman. Huge, she said. It was just huge. Uh, she's had a couple encounters with them, so I know they're over here. And I'm going to do a little investigating and see what the missing persons rate is in this area. Now, when we were in Gatlinburg, off the mountain out there by Gatlinburg, there's a lot of missing people. And there's Bigfoot out there. But I'm beginning to think there's a lot of dogmen out there. And I'm really thinking, thoughts I'm getting is, Dogman's creating a lot of these problems. I could be wrong. I'm trying to investigate the Dogman by my home there in Ohio. And I'm coming up with some weird answers on some things that I don't understand yet. But I'm going to get it. I'm going to get this down. It's a puzzling situation right now. Dogman, I don't have that mental contact with. That's what makes it hard for me. My Foots, I understand. My Foots, they contact me. I understand them. It's like walking into a dark alley, not knowing what you're going to get. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with them. And this has been a real good trip. This is their first annual. I don't know if they'll have it next year. They had a fairly decent turnout for a week's notice. There wasn't a lot of out-of-town people. I've had people come up here from Florida. One guy was amazed that I was in here from Ohio. Well, that's good, but there'll be a lot more if they have us again next year, I'm sure. I'll promote it myself right here. But I did meet a lot of good people. People were real receptive to things I was saying. And ones that weren't just flat, no. He just flat told you, no. Okay. So, but for the most part, everybody took in what I had to say, and it was good. When I get back, I gotta get with Jack when I get back. Let him know what I've found over here about as far as the Dogman's concerned. Dogman is a concern. showing up everywhere. The forest rangers in these national parks were talking about them. They'd never talked about Bigfoot. They would shut up about the Bigfoot. Didn't get very little information out of it. There's a bunch of them talking about the Dogman. Well, they don't know exactly what it is, but some do. But they're talking about this wolf-looking thing, dog-looking thing, and they're describing the Dogman. Like I say, looking back at How to Hunt, and the witness from How to Hunt, where the lady talked about her grandfather told her a story about the Dogman over there, and the only thing I can do to confirm that story is that I lived in Vietnam era. I didn't get to go to service, but I lived in that era, and I kept up on the news. And I remember very well there was attacks over there. The government claimed to make attacks and wipe out forces of the Viet Cong. But they also made the statement, couldn't find no bodies. That never set right with me. But with what this young lady's talking about, what her grandfather told her in Vietnam, the Dogman did the killing, and we cleaned the mess up so nobody would find it. It's all starting to make a lot of sense. It's all coming together. And knowing what I know of the Dogman right now, yeah, they very well could have done this. It's something, but we don't have no wars now. No wars going on. The Dogman has become real prevalent. The Dogman is showing up in a lot of places all over. A lot of national parks. And the forest rangers are talking about it. They didn't do that with Bigfoot. They just blowed it off best they could. These stories are getting traction. So Jack's got a lot to do with them. He knows what's going on with a lot of them. He's not happy with them, but I mean, he knows about them. And well, we're going to do some investigating and see what I can come up with. These videos cease. If I have to do no more videos, I ran into the Dogman. He didn't like it. That's a fact. That I have to know why they were at my house. That's part of my heritage. That's just part of me. You know, somebody comes to my house and want to know why. I have other people who've come by my house, and I think I know why. I think I know who. I'm not sure. I keep that thought in mind. Uh, like I say, I have cameras up all over my house, all around my house. Now, I know the foots. They know how to avoid them cameras because they know where they're at, first of all. I don't surprise them with nothing. They all know where the cameras are at. They know I have them there for thieves on my property. I can video whoever's there. But anyway, there's a lot going on down around there. But there's a lot going on here. I have to do some little research and ask some questions about things around here, what's going on. I've heard quite a few things, but not everything. Uh, the area around here, people talk about some of the areas around here. I don't know this area, so they're telling me it's all forward to me what they're talking. But I'm going to research it because the Dogman has become prevalent, and I know he's here. I know he's over here just by listening to people what they're telling me. I know the Dogman's over in this area. How far he is, I don't know. He's in these national parks. He's in this area. He's at my house. He's at all around Perry County where I live. So I'm getting a lot of stories, a whole lot of stories. So I'm going to try to put everything together and figure this whole mess out the best I can and make my attempt to approach him and see what happens. But, well, for right now, I'm going to cut this short. We're getting ready to leave the motel and try to get back to Columbus. So I'm going to try to avoid Pittsburgh on the way back. So that's what's going on for now. And I will get back with you. Do a video as soon as I can. I'll try to ship this one out this morning so you know what's going on. And that'd be it for now. So keep subscribing. Keep sending me in comments. I just found, by the way, last night I turned the computer on. I want to see if anybody from this area has sent me anything. I got quite a few subscribers signed up already. But When I went and looked at my video, I had comments 8 months old show up. Like I said, if I don't answer your comments, I didn't get them. I think there was 3 or 4 of them. Stephanie had two about 8 months old. Uh, I can't remember who all it was, but I replied to them. They're 8 months late, but I did reply to them. I apologize for it, but it's not got nothing to do with me. If YT here doesn't send them to me, I can't answer them. So if you don't get answered, it's not my fault. I always answer all of them. So I'm gonna get off here. I'll get back with you as soon as I can and let you know what more is going on. But this has been a real good trip. We had a good little festival over here. It was really good. So I'll get back with you later. Thank you much. See you later. Bye.